Good afternoon, guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, I've got a Tony's and Caputo's haul to share with you guys for today. My dad ended up going. He did not end up getting, they had organic blackberries at Tony's. He said they were completely out. They were 99 cents. Also to both the freebie Friday at Caputo's, which was a free popcorn, but it was specifically like hot popcorn, so I think it was like spicy. It was not, they didn't have that. And then at Tony's they had a sour cream, like a 16-ounce thing of sour cream. I guess they were also out of that, so we didn't get those two things, which are the freebies, and then also to those blackberries. But Jewel also has blackberries on sale this week, so I'm probably just gonna do that instead. But it was only about $15 at each store, so it was only about $30 in total, which I think wasn't too bad for what we ended up picking up. Some produce stuff, deli meats and cheese, and then also to some bacon and eggs as well, which might be for Mother's Day. I'm not entirely sure, but probably we'll end up doing that, and some produce stuff. But for 30 bucks, I didn't think it was too bad, so I'll share with you guys what he ended up picking up today at those two stores. Right here, this was from Tony's. All of these items ended up, like I said, it was about $14.94, and I'm not entirely sure, like I said, with the savings now that they've changed the receipt, which it looks different than it did before, so I'm not sure, but I still don't see any savings listed. But either way, we did use a total of $7.50 worth of coupons. Strawberries were only $1.99 for a 2-pound package, so you ended up picking up those with the coupon. And then the eggs were also, I think those were $1.99 with a digital coupon, and the bacon was $3.99 for a 1-pound package with the digital coupon. Then also to the Polish ham was $4.99 for 1 pound. We got exactly, it was $4.99. And then also to the corn, which was 99 cents for 3, or like 33 cents each, and we picked up 6 in total. But as you guys can see, the bag ripped, so they're just still in like the plastic grocery bag. But that is going to be for Mother's Day, because I think we're going to do fillets and grill for Mother's Day. Either way, some of that stuff was things again too that we kind of needed for Mother's Day regardless, which again we got on sale, which is always awesome. So that was Tony's. Let me share with you guys Caputo's. Right here, these items were Caputo's. What we picked up here, it was $15.57, and the savings was $8.64. So the peppers, those were on sale, $1 for 2, or 50 cents each. They also had the apples, the Honeycrisp apples were 69 cents, about 2.5 pounds. It was $1.70. And then the green seedless grapes, which were $1.99 a pound, we got about 2.5 pounds for $4.96. And then they also had the Sara Lee turkey breast, which was on sale for $6.49 a pound. Got about a half pound for $3.57. And then also the Land O'Lakes American cheese, which was $3.99 a pound. Got a little over a pound for $4.07. So that was everything from Caputo's. Again, too, just a couple produce things and the deli meats and cheese. That was kind of similar to Tony's, but they had more of the stuff that, again, too, we might need more for like Mother's Day, like with the corn and, you know, like I said, possibly the bacon and eggs and stuff. But anyways, again, too, that was really all that was going on at these two stores for this week. It was about $30 between both, but I don't think that was too bad for what we picked up. Again, some mainly produce things, but a couple little like staple things and deli meats and cheeses, like I was saying, as well. So either way, I'm gonna get this stuff put away. I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on at those two stores for today and the deals and what we ended up picking up. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed, but I do have some exciting sort of news for you guys. Something else that got done today, which we kind of planned on. The plan was to get it done over this weekend, but we did end up getting it all done. Well, actually not all of it. We only kind of finished one side of the garden and got it all planted, and not entirely finished. Like, we're probably still gonna get a handful of other plants as well, but we got everything planted. Not everything. We got most of the things planted that my mom started from seed, and we started inside like a while ago, probably over a month ago at least. And so we ended up, which I do have pictures for you guys, and I took them with this camera, so I'll make sure that they get included, because sometimes I'm like, I have pictures for you guys, but I took them on my phone, and then it's like a pain to try and like get them over and everything. So I did take separate pictures just on this camera so I can share it with you guys a little bit easier, and remember to actually include it, because sometimes too So I'll be like, I'll go back and add those later, and then I forget. Anyways, we ended up getting one whole side of our vegetable garden bed planted, which included 4 melons, or 4 cucumbers plants that we grew, like I said, from seed. We also got 2 zucchini plants. We got 3 butternut squash plants and 3 cantaloupes, I believe, or maybe 2 or 3, I can't remember. And we do, I think it's 2, but we do still have some space left. Of course, they're vining plants, so they really like to take over. So like most of that bed will probably be pretty like used up. We've almost had no success with cucumbers, but the cucumber plants look so good and so mature as of right now. They're the best looking ones that I think we've probably ever planted. And again, too, because my mom grew them from seed. So we didn't get them from like a nursery. And normally when we get them from the nursery, like they'll do okay, and like we'll have the plant grow, but then like we get like little either tiny cucumbers, or cucumbers are a lot of water, so you have to make sure you water those things consistently. So I moved them to the closest bed to the house this year, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier, and we can make sure that we go out there very often to make sure at least those get watered. Of course everything needs a lot of water, but I've not had many problems with other things. It's just like the cucumbers, and also too, they tend to get like shaded out sometimes and like kind of pushed away, and like we'll only have like one that ends up making it. So with the goal is that 4 of them, hopefully at least 1 or 2 makes it, and maybe all 4 will, but we gave them enough space too where I think that they'll do a lot better. It's just, again too, we haven't really had that much success. And like sometimes too, I'll find a cucumber that like looks big and looks good, but we find it way too late, where like it's like already not, like we can't pick it, like it's already like fallen and like is all rotten then or something like that, you know, off the vine, or you know, again, something, because I can't find them. Like they're kind of hidden too because they're green, like so they're kind of hidden among everything else that's green in the garden bed. So anyways, that was a huge awesome thing that got done today. We finished the one whole side. Most of the other bed is going to be, we do still have some like bell peppers that aren't mature enough to plant, so we might get maybe 1 or 2 possibly also from like a garden, you know, like a nursery, and then also 2 tomatoes. We didn't start any tomatoes from like seed, and then we have other seed vegetables that can be planted, like carrots, which we do still have some that came back from last year. I don't know if they just like were like volunteers that just like came back, or if they were ones that just overwinterized and they came back again, but I think we picked all of the carrots, so I don't really know. But anyways, yeah, they came back and we got a bunch of carrots already. We've had a ton of carrots that just ended up coming back from last year. And then all of our herbs in our herb garden too are all really mature. Like the lavender looks really good. We have tons of cilantro, which I got no cilantro last year because the plant was so small. It's huge this year, and I was like, that's awesome. We also had some thyme, and sage came back, so a lot of our herb garden is doing really, really well, which is amazing. And then we also have, like I said, everything else in the other beds are going to be like smaller, like root vegetables, probably like beets, and my mom loves beets, and radishes. My dad loves radishes, carrots, you know, some of those other ones, lettuce, and other like green like leaf vegetables, like different, probably a few different types of lettuce, maybe kale, like I don't know, something like along those lines. More like, again too, like the leaf vegetables, maybe arugula or something like that, you know, I don't know, whatever we have seed wise. I think we have several different varieties of lettuce, so we're gonna plant those as well. But we do have space, like I said, still in those other beds, but it was really nice to get those in. My dad got all the new dirt that we needed, tilled the soil, and then we planted everything, except for in the furthest bed we didn't do that because we're gonna do strawberries in there. So we just did the ones that we kind of need to get in for, like the ones that, again too, are really big and really mature. Like the zucchini look like they almost have flowers on them. I was like, by next week we could almost be looking at like having full-blown flowers, and then in a few weeks from there actually have zucchini, which would be so early. So we might also maybe try a late, like a late harvest zucchini too, where we might start it from seed like in maybe a few weeks or something like that, because we normally don't start the garden this early. And we also, again too, we plant a lot of this stuff straight from seed, and so we get so much of this stuff so late. This year will be so nice to get some of this stuff so early, but since the weather's been so nice, we have the opportunity to do that, which is also awesome. So that got done today, which was huge, because that means that not a ton of stuff needs to be done tomorrow as far as the garden bed goes. Probably just those those other ones, and that's probably going to be everything by seed. But it's also supposed to be somewhat nicer tomorrow, whereas again too in the past when we've planted the vegetable garden bed, it's like 90 degrees and blaring sun down at us too. And so while I was weeding the garden bed on Monday, it was so hot. This weekend's actually supposed to be kind of cool, like only high 60s, so we don't have to worry about anything freezing, but you know, again, it's not gonna be super hot out either, which will be nice. So anyways, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. I just thought I'd share that update with you guys, and again to share the pictures that I remembered to take. But I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. Should have a jewel haul and possibly maybe more of a garden update as well. But I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all very soon, shiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.